Hi, hello fellas, welcome back. Today is a bit of a different day. I am currently streaming my Roblox studio, and hopefully this is working. But basically, I'm going to show you guys a ton of models and the little details I add to them in my studio. These are all modeled by me. Some of the meshes aren't because, I mean, I don't have a lot of time to put into Blender because, well, Blender's just very hard to work with. But let's get into it. So this is AI Felix. Basically, I did it as a concept for a Piggy Rush Survivor slash skin for Eddie. I know it doesn't look like a lot like Felix. I was inspired by DH Bread. You see like all the roses and vines and like cards. There's also like his little knife, the hat. Okay, maybe it's not there anymore. For some reason, it's not there. Well, anyway, he has an earring. He has like the Silver Paw logo. Got like an eye dangling out. I don't know if YouTube's gonna content restrict that, like gore content or whatever. You got vines and you got like the wood table. He like broke into, well, not really broken, landed on. You know what I mean. I added the vines because Felix holds like a rose normally, and I feel like it would look, well, I felt like it would look really cool if I just covered him in vines, made it look like he's some sort of VHS tape monster, which it turned out pretty cool. I also have like this. Oh wait, no, it's gone. Okay, well, I had like a smiley face here. I think it was on a different version. I made like a phobia version of him. I don't have it on this studio right now though. This is just a showcase. But yeah, he's got vines. He's got this silver paw t-shirt. Oh my lord, bro, I'm getting invited. He's got the left dagger at AI Tiger he had. And he's got these details on his boots, as you can see. And he's got a scarf and these teeth, which cause the model to lag a lot. He's also got his iconic mask, but I made it like half. I thought it looked cool, like an opera mask. Moving on, we have my Spring Bonnie model. Um, this is basically Spring Bonnie but Piggy. Basically, I don't know why the texture's bugged out. Probably because normally I have like a different texture um material manager in my studios, but since this is new for a showcase, it's doing this. But it says spring on the top. It's got like endo parts. It's got human eyes. I don't know why they're so red. It's got blood on it. Um, it was modeled off of Medu Okara because I like being accurate to stuff. And it's got fluff and stitches. And it's got this little knife. Like if you look, it's like a chef's knife. It's got this like really cute face. My friend made that. Gave it like a cup. I don't really know why. But yeah, it's inspired by the PST M&M robots. Sorry, guys. Um, and then moving on, we have PST M&M Kona or Kona Clip or Kona Clip Springer. You know, um, basically this is a recreation of the Kona from the PST M&M tape. I have a few renders I made with it, and basically it's as accurate as I could get it. Uh, the annoying part is I don't have the actual t-shirt that they used, so I had to use this like old Intercity t-shirt and then color it. This is my version of Rider Page, another Piggy Rush concept. It has a pencil on its ear. It's got oil on its face and its clothes, like from all the robots and stuff, because he's a tech consultant. So yeah, he's got his name tag. Uh, I had to make it floating because I didn't really know how to put it on, but now I do, since this was like a little bit ago. Um, he's got a wrench, more oil. I added some fur to his side because I thought it would look cool, and then I stole this texture or used this texture. Oh wait, used this texture from the Mr. P thing as the white shirt because I thought it would look better than just having a plain white shirt. You can't really see it from far away though. I made this little wrist cuff and like leg cuffs in Blender, and also I've done one in normal studio with just unions before. Moving on, we have the Robbie Endo I made and Robbie. So basically, if you've ever seen Duokara's model, which hopefully you have, um, there's like this power source, which is like this lightning bolt that runs the robot. So under the little power core thing is like the energy itself. I don't know why I gave it gear shoulders. I thought it would just look really cool, and I'm gonna have to fix those wires later. But meh, some robots have a lot of faulty wiring. So yeah, this is the normal Robbie. It's just got like it's the endo but with casing. The endo is inside of it, which causes a lot of lag, but it's cool. One day I hope to rig and animate these. I also made a Nor version because, like, why would Robbie attack us in the first place? I know he's a security droid, but why does he have a chainsaw? Maybe if Piggy was, like, if it had Nor at the start, maybe it would be, like, infected by Nor then. Who knows, though. And then we have normal Robbie, which is personally my favorite, just because it's iconic, it's cool. I tried to keep it true to the design. And then moving on to the most kind of recent models, I've got the PST M&M robots from the newest teaser we got of them. It's kind of old now, but it's fairly new as well. Um, I tried to recreate them as accurately as I can. So this is just like me having fun here. This is Clowny as a PST M&M robot because Mr. P he owned the carnival and he worked with PST M&M, so like maybe Classic Clowny could be a robot, probably not, but hey, who knows? This is the bunny robot, but with like arms and legs like properly. This is a broken robot. I don't really know what that one looked like because it was way too dark, so I had to put my own interpretation on it. This is the chef robot, you know, the one that bows in the thing. If you look at the what do you call them? Wheels, like the gear connector, whatever it is. Basically, this little thing here, I think it rotates or like moves up and down, like kind of like a conveyor belt, you know, and it moves the wheels. And then this is just the normal robot, pretty simple, very nice. And then here's the actual bunny robot, which I had Russell's input on. He told me to make the ears bigger. Well, not bigger, but taller. And I did it, but not on this model because I didn't have this, like the one I made the ears taller on saved on the same file. So basically the same thing as the chef robot since they are like the same. And then I had the mouse robot, which I actually got a little bit of input from Russell as well. He said that basically this here is more like the actual robot heads, you know, like with the curvature, like more like a mask. So that's pretty cool because it doesn't cut out at the bottom here. It's just like a mask. So it's not like any of the others, it's just kind of cut down. And then here is a concept by Alex P. I actually remodeled it recently to be an updated version of the PSTM robots. I have more in my files, but this is all I'm going to show for now because this is the most recent stuff I've done, kind of. This one was literally yesterday because I'm planning on doing a series with my friend. I think his YouTube channel is called Ray Ramdy. I don't remember because he's planning on rebranding it recently. I don't make videos like this normally, but if you would like to see more, and if I do make something with Ray Ramdy, then we could get this like animated by him, and I could get it rigged, and we could like make a kind of showcase game where you can morph into all the models, if you guys would like. So I'm just going to demonstrate some basics of Studio real quick. So here's a sphere, right? Let me just duplicate this sphere. And basically, when you see this union, intersect, and negate, you guys already probably know this, but who knows? Basically, intersect. Well, actually, let's start with union, right? So if I bring this here, I know what it looks like. Don't worry about it. So yeah, now these two are connected when you union, but union and negate have different properties. So if I separate this, they unconnect, see? And then if I negate this ball into this ball or sphere, and I unionize it, it cuts it from how deep the ball was. I know what I'm saying sounds weird, but still. Just try to stay with me. And then if I unnegate that, which you can either just press negate or Control Z if you're on PC, which I don't know what else you'd be on because you can't play this on console, so we'll do this on console. Right, so basically if you use intersect, it will intersect both and you'll have where they conjoin, right? So look, if you see right here, this is where they conjoin, and they become this, which is kind of just like, I don't know, let's say like a wheel. You can do very cool things with this. Like if I were to grab something from the toolbox, if I just search up like Piggy, let's see what comes up. Let's see here. So if I were to grab like this model, right, I can demonstrate how to, well, how you use them on like an actual Piggy model. Oh, we're under the map. Sorry, model spawning, kind of weird. So when you use union, the eyes are unioned and you can negate and unionize. So basically, imagine a sphere and imagine the pupil is a negation, but before you negate, you duplicate the pupil, or you could just intersect it, which I think is what Minitoon did, but yeah. You, as I was saying, you duplicate the pupil and then you negate it, and then you grab the duplicated pupil and color it black, and then you have a pupil, like the actual pupil. And with unions, you can create stuff like this. So this is like a cylinder and two spheres, and then two negations as well. What else is there? So yeah, if you look at Mr. P's monocle, it's not actually a mesh, it seems. It's just kind of a cylinder with a like flattened sphere at the end. And then I think this one's a mesh. It might not be though. And then this hat is a mesh, but you could technically make anything, like literally anything in Studio. Also, I don't know why Torch is an elephant in this. I'm pretty sure people speculated he was an elephant ages ago. So here's another thing, like this is a cylinder and you put it around the eye, but you can see here it's literally not negated or anything. You can just put it because it's a circle. But with these, they are negations. And basically, the scarf is a mesh, right? Basically, it's just very simple. Like the whiskers are cylinders, and Budgie, for example, her beak is a mesh, I think. I'm not too sure. But Budgie's mostly mesh, like meshes. For Tio, he's like all meshes. There's no unions or anything on him from what I can tell. Unless maybe his eye. Yeah, his eye is probably, yeah, you can see. His eye's a union. Oh, he actually has a smile underneath. Interesting. Never knew that. Let's see, is there any other ones? Oh, Kerner and Robbie. Robbie's wires are actually unions in this one, but normally they're a mesh. Because you see there's just cylinder and a cylinder. When you union something, it also has this advanced scaling. So if I go back to these two balls over here, and I make one a union, you see how I can like squish it? It's pretty cool. I can also stretch it into like any angle I need. So you can make like a piece of bread out of that or something. or like a muzzle, or like a nose. Anyway, that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the showcase. Just gonna delete that in the background. Oh, never mind. Alright. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a good one.